Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo. Kemper? Oh, no. Did we have a malfunction?
Muted.
No, I'm not muted. Are you muted?
I'm just now hearing you. I don't know if it's my reception or what. Sorry.
I don't know. Somebody had a malfunction. It was you.
And I'm
live.
Camper. How about that?
And we're coming to you live from the stand.
Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here and it's all dead quiet. And I'm like, what's going on? I was just waiting to say, hey, I'm Jimbo.
Oh, hell,
Sorry.
we've been. That was my Kipper's second run through the intro.
Right?
We're about to go live.
I was like, maybe he's testing a new video. And I sat there and I watched the next one. I was like, no, maybe we're not live yet.
No.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah. I fell asleep and napped up until about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I hear you. You're still foggy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been a long week. I get it, man.
Getting ready for
I
my
get it.
shift out in the yard. Y'all be high. Sounds like it on the fluffy. I don't think that's the case.
No, I wish. I'm still waking up from my nap. I woke up like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. So
All right, Josh. Josh will be home from work in a few. Oh, you want the link? Yeah, when you get home. Yeah. Hit me up. I'll throw you a link out there. As a matter of fact, if Tina Simmerly or Ernest Punkus Bitches Shell want a link, let us know. You know, we're not going to do your panel because you won't be fair. You'll mute or kick us backstage and say we ran away because can't win an intelligent conversation.
Right. Yeah. But I'll have an adult conversation with just about anybody. But you start being a douchebag, and no, that's all she wrote. That's why I don't do skank panels, because most skanks don't know how to act, and you should always expect that kind of reaction from them or action.
Yeah, it turns into all that messy chaos, yelling, and Jerry Springer type shit. You know.
Mm-hmm. Like a Mama T panel or an Ernie panel.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I don't know the specifics of it, but I have heard that Ernie went into somebody's chat and said that he had either talked to Casey or they had found Casey, which I'm pretty sure it's bullshit, but yeah, that
I hope
did
so.
happen.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I haven't heard that officially here anywhere, but I hope so.
Well, I hope she's found, but at the same time, Ernie being the one, I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
used to the grifting and the lies and all that shit. Yeah.
hey, Raylan, I appreciate you saying that. I really do. Thank you. I appreciate that. She said, sending good vibes and thoughts to your son during this time, Jimbo. I really appreciate that. Hunter had a rougher day than he has had in the last few days.
I'm sure he has. He's a tough guy, though. He's got it.
Yeah.
Those life lessons, man, they can be a doozy. I remember me being his age, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Beth. I saw that about that guy. You never know, you know. You never know who people are. You never know what information's right. You never know. I mean, you know, look at Uncle Kempy. There's a Kempy up there in Ohio that is actually an RSO, but you never know. Raylan said, "No kid deserves to be through the mud and hate of the parents." I agree with that, Raylan. I agree with that. And listen, and talking about Casey's parents. I get that there's theories out there and people saying things, and now it's uh, obvious that she feared her mother. But regardless, you know, those parents still, even now, with him shooting in their house and everything, you know, I feel sympathetic or empathetic or whatever, sympathy, I guess, to towards them as parents. You know, I mean, I get the hurt. I'm glad I'm not dealing with that, but I get it. You know what I mean? I couldn't. I'd be saying, "Why me? What I do? What did I do that you didn't want to be here?" Who's talking shit? Is Hunter? Is Meth Mouth Charlie talking shit on Hunter? Does he not know Hunter would tie him up like a pretzel and whip his monkey ass? And I would sit and laugh at while he did it. Charlie introduced himself as Outlaw Tiger. Dude, you're not Outlaw Tiger. You're Charlie Scamming K. I mean, Raylan, it's I feel the same, you know, kind of feelings towards the Don and Candace Wells. I don't know that situation.
Right.
I haven't looked into it as much as everybody basically has.
They
But
definitely weren't parents of the year, but to just say they did something with no proof, like they've
Right.
been
I mean,
doing for 3 years is a little bit out there.
yeah, can you imagine having a finger pointed at you and missing your not just one child? They didn't just lose one child,
They lost all of them,
all their children.
4 of them, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Queen Ashley, Erica. Look, there's Luna in the house. Royal Girl, it's good to hear from you today. Charlie is a clown, Jess. You are 100% correct. Chasing Justice in the house. So, do we know where Ernie said this at? Is Ernie live or something right now? Is the
No, he's not live. No, he's not live. No. He said it in Katie's chat or something earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody did send me a screenshot, something along the lines of I know where she's at or something like, or I found her, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So that was
He's claiming to be Charlie's what's his name's? Is that his name? No. Fucking Brummett, Daddy. Claiming to be his cousin. Frank,
I don't
that's
know.
it. That's what he was claiming, and then claiming that he had found her and she's safe or some shit. The mom hasn't updated the Facebook.
Y'all ever watch the HBO series Eastbound and Down? With the pitcher, the minor league baseball pitcher, Kenny Powers. Well, Frank looks like Kenny Powers. I knew I'd recognize him from somewhere. What's up, Ray Jones? How are you, buddy? Markella? Markella said, I just heard that Ernie is supposed to be coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma to search for this girl. I challenge you, Ernie, to come on. I will contact my son with your location and have you picked up. No, Markella, y'all need Ernie out there. He's such a great investigator that no matter where or who, he will find them. Just ask Brian Landry. He told Brian Landry one time, "Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on you."
Yeah, well, he's been finding Summer for 3 years, using his skills and training. Like we know what's up, man. We know that he's had real life opportunity. People reach out to him to help find their kids, grandkids, etc., and he's walked away, turned them down. Haven't you, Ernie? Little shit face motherfucker. But you're
Ernie
gonna
is
save everybody else's kids, but abandon your own, dude. Like you're a piece of work, bro. You're lucky it was Melinda and not somebody else, because your ass would be in jail for that.
yeah. Ernie's supposed to be sick in bed. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, he said he's sick still, and he's letting Charlie run shit.
I can show you all something that led up to the reason why he's sick in bed.
Anyway, I'm just bored tonight. Just nothing to do at all, really. I've been, just trying to get you to talk, but you won't talk. And not only that, but I know you have a personal vendetta. I know that you feel like I've ruined your life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm ready. I'm really ready for you because honestly, I want to kill you. And for what you did to me, yeah, because you did some pretty fucked up stuff too. And I'm ready because I'm got a score set on myself, and I'm far from finished.
Far from finished. Hey, there's BGE in the house. BGE's got a new video out. We'll be playing that tonight, featuring that too. Hey, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody, actually, we have some info on how to get in touch with him. We are going to try to get some type of interview with him. but we absolutely 100% know how to reach him. Mr. Eric Rush. Is he using Ricky's mic? Oh, that was one of those Facebook voice messages he sent to Ernie.
Oh yeah,
His private messenger, but they
Ernie
don't know.
fucked with him a lot, dude. I think he SA'd him. I think he extorted the guy. He's probably done a lot worse to him than what I could even think of. It's Ernie, you know what I mean? But if he's going to SA somebody and extort them, is there a limit he won't go?
I think we've got an extortion video on here. I don't know.
Where he says he put the money back?
Yeah, is that on your channel?
It might be. I've got the full things on my channel. Like all four of them. There's I don't have the fifth one where he's talking about Ernie's son.
Yeah. Oh God.
But I've got all the other ones unedited. It's just got a cover on them. Actually, two of them are the ones that Ernie put out on Facebook Live that were calls with Eric.
Yeah.
And those were gifted to me.
I thought there was one here. Oh, here it is. Is there any extorting? Let me see what this is about.
They're going to kill one of your kids.
Right.
They're going to rape it and everything. They're going to send you to proof that they did it. And you'll watch them torture your child. You don't want to go through that, Chris. You lose a kid. And it'll probably be your baby. It'll be a litless one.
My son.
It'll be a litless one. They'll take what's mostly important to you, your heart. Or they'll take your wife. Or they'll take something that means the world to you. They'll find what means the world to you. And they'll torture that kid. They'll rape that kid many, many times and let you watch it. And then they'll kill that kid. And show you that kid's life didn't mean nothing. This is the hard part. That's the hard part. Now, what I suggest you do, honestly, tonight, I'll find out how deep you're in. Let me find out. Let me find out what they got and what they want to do. Because I'll find out.
That is actually Ernie extorting a friend of mine, promising him that Predator Hunter Nation can protect his kids. Thank you, Kemper. And we have another extortion video for you.
That's the one that you were looking for.
Yeah. The one we just played was one of him extorting my friend.
Chris,
Yeah. He was telling him he knew people in Harlan that knew him as 13 gang members.
And he was going to help Chris get out of that situation. And that's what he was trying to do, is scare
And it
him.
was going to cost a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Ernie, it's me. Ernie, it's me, Eric Rush. Anyway, I'm under a friend's Facebook. I really need to talk to you. I handled all that business. Your money will be back into your account on Wednesday, and everything will be fixed by then. Now I owe you $1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to pay you, okay, for everything that's happened, all right? Buddy, I do care. I don't just want to change you as a person. I wasn't just being a boy trying to change you. I just wanted to love you as a person. But I felt like you didn't think that. So, I don't know. We need to talk. Talk to me, okay? Will you talk to me tonight, please?
Why would he have to announce that he is Eric Rush to Ernie?
No.
You know? That's why I think that was all set up so Ernie had some documentation. And that's what he coached him to say.
Yeah.
The extra shit at the end, I think Eric added. But, yeah, that's what I think that was. Extortion.
Hey, James, what's going on, buddy? Right. You could tell right there, Ray. Like, they're not strangers. They're not enemies. Oh, I just want you to talk to me. I want you to just talk. They are not strangers. As a matter of fact, it sounded like they were quite comfortable with each other. Hey, let me throw this BGE video on here, because it'll take a few minutes, and we might, because I'm watching it for the first time with you all, so we might stop it a few minutes in and talk about what's going on so far. I don't know. We'll just see what kind of video it is.
She's coming at you like a hurricane. You bring the fire, she gon' bring the rain. You can't hide from the things you say, 'cause every devil's gonna have his day. And when the lightning comes, she's gonna strike you down, and you are never getting up again.
But let's ask you a question. Somebody said that somebody threw a phone out the window. Said it was you all threw a phone
Yeah,
out.
I did. I sure did. Because all she ever done was stay on that phone. Stayed in her bedroom, day in, day out. She had one assignment from graduating school, completing school. One assignment. Took her 3 days to do it. She stayed in there, laid in there, day in, day out, sleeping, staying up on the phone all night. I mean, they would literally fall asleep talking to each other. He would not let her off the phone because he would keep her on the phone. And every time if they didn't talk for a minute or about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 that one day, it wasn't long. If she didn't call him, oh my God, he was burning my phone up, burning Leslie's phone up, burning her phone up. If her phone died, it was over between them two. But all said and done, I did throw her phone out the window. It was not her mama. It was me. So whoever's saying that, I want to correct that now.
Raylan, were you wanting a link to ask a question, or are you going to ask it in chat, or just let me know, and we'll get back to watching it. This is a good video. I wanted to stop it a couple of times and talk about some stuff, but it's so, catchy. I mean, did you and Ernie happen to both know this family? I know with our son dating the daughter, of course, you all do. But what about Ernie? Same area. I don't think Ernie knows that family at all. I don't know.
He inserted himself, is what he did.
I don't know them at all, Raylan. Like, my son didn't even meet her at school. She found my son on social media. She was homeschooled. They called CPS on their parents, and the oldest wasn't allowed to go back to school after that because she told the truth, and the others were told they're going to split you all up, and you'll never be able to see your brothers and sisters again for the rest of your lives if you tell the truth. So the rest of them lied. That's part of the reason why I think she felt in danger. But no, I don't know the family. I know when I met the dad, he told me about some people he said was his brothers, but they turned out to be really like friends of his that I knew. But so, I mean, even the ones that I know that he was, quote unquote kin to, he wasn't even kin to them really. So, yeah, I don't. And somebody said that Ernie said that him and Frank were cousins or something. No, they're not. No, they're not.
She was in the back seat. I had her phone because that's all she would do. Stay on her phone, gripe at her mommy. You don't disrespect your mother, man. That's how I was raised. Okay? So I said, you know what? I'll sell this right now. They know damn body fighting or going to talk to Hunter. I took her phone, slung it out the damn window on the interstate, thinking, you know, because that girl loses her passcodes to everything. She loses her Snapchats. I don't know if she had is it Instagram? Is that what you call it? God, I think
we actually live in Laurel County, and I guess at the moment the most current, or the currently, besides Colonel Sanders, of course, the most famous Laurel County would be Reed Shepherd. Played at UK last year as a freshman, and it was the third pick in the NBA draft this year. There are now this area, London, which is over an hour from Harlan, is much larger than Harlan. The city of London, now Harlan City is inside Harlan County, but the city of Harlan is probably, and I don't know about population. Yeah, I would say even population. City of Harlan maybe 20% as big as the city of London, maybe. So yeah, it's even though it's still not large, London's way bigger than Harlan. I know Brad Henley said he was in London today.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, Harlan's not very big at all. It's like Everett's. Probably Everett's might be a little bit smaller, but
Everett's is way smaller.
I was going to say it's still the point that they aren't very big.
No,
we're talking about Appalachia, true Appalachia.
it's what she loses everything, Facebook and all. And I figure, well, if she loses the damn number, she won't contact him at least for a while. Because I had.
Now, make that make sense to me, would you? Like this part here where he says, I figured she lost his number, she wouldn't have to be able to make contact.
Right, but he's the first person they come to when she's missing. Come on.
Yeah, surely a 36-year-old man knows better than that with today's technology, right? I mean, I can't fathom somebody that young being that dumb. That's when it comes to electronics. And I'm not trying to.
I mean, I'm not the quickest when it comes to electronics, but hell, I even know that.
Yeah. I mean, if you know there's social media and you talk about all them other ones, are you going to throw the computer, the tablet, and all that away too? Because you just said you knew about the social media. And then you turn right around and say, well, I figured if she didn't have a phone number no more, she couldn't contact him. Come on, man.
2.5 months so that I can drill it in her head. Look, dude, you don't understand. These people are not right for you. I got you. The cousin, right? That's supposed to be holding my daughter. So I went to.
Oh, let me tell you something else. These people, what do you mean these people ain't right for you? Frank, ain't nobody here even know your daughter except for Hunter. Nobody in this house could pick her out of a lineup. I guarantee it.
There and search the house. Well, I come to find out, like 3 days later, that's not even his cousin's house, man. It had cameras all the way around it. I mean, everywhere, in the trees behind the house.
And Michael and Natalie's house is not fancy at all. It is a tiny little shed, not shed, but shack. It's cheap rent because they're low income. They've had a lot of struggles in their life, but it ain't no decoy house that's empty with cameras everywhere. Like, that's just the dumbest shit I ever heard. He said it's always pitch black there. Dude, Michael gets up and goes to work at 5 a.m. How much light is on the ground when you get up at 5 a.m.?
Look, this dude is not no normal love my kid type shit, man. This guy right here is I don't know what to say that you all want to believe he's in, but I know that he's in some shit that.
See Ernie shaking his head? Ernie, You coached on Frank on that one, didn't you?
Oh yeah, and he's geeked up too. You can tell by his movements and how he's looking in that fucking video.
Yep.
He's tweaked.
Yep.
And yeah, they talked about this shit before he come up on panel. This is
Yep.
what Ernie does: is he LARPs.
Well, I mean, if you really listen to Frank, you can hear he loses what he's supposed to say right here. I'm gonna back up about 8 seconds. Listen, he loses what he's gonna say right here. He's like, he almost says, "I don't know what you want me to say, Ernie," and then he switches it up.
Behind the house. Look, this dude is not no normal love my kid type shit. You know, man. This guy right here is I don't know what to say that you all want to believe he's in, but I know that he's in some shit that you wouldn't believe.
You hear that?
Yeah, that's so coached and so vague and tries to be an umbrella statement just to make you sound like an evil person when you're not.
Let me check on chat here for a minute. Survivor 67 Elizabeth says, I go on Ernie's for entertainment. I have cancer and I'm amused at his stupid crap. If you're getting entertainment over there, I mean, you know, that's the kind of thing you dig. That's the kind of thing you dig. I don't think trying to get people killed is entertaining. I mean, I don't.
Believe it, man. Anyway,
Yes, I do believe they're hiding there against their will. I do.
well,
Because I know how Debunking control it.
yeah, and this house is like his little deal where he does his little drugging and all that crap. The guy that is supposed to be living there and that cousin don't even live there. They live somewhere else where they're keeping my daughter.
Are you talking about Mike?
Yeah, look at
Is that the people under the stairs?
Yeah, look.
That's the people you kept under the stairs.
He said, you know what? He said, I keep an eye on all my children. Okay, children. Okay, I get it. You know, that's good. Any father would. But he said, I only got.
This is a coached lie right here. Ernie 100% coached him to say this and lie about it, because this conversation did not take place like this, not at all. But I will tell you that Frank told me, because he told me he's an owner-operator truck driver, and that he pays $3,000 a month to own his own rig, to drive his own rig. I said, damn, is it worth it? And he's like, well, just between me and you, he said, I buy me 20 of them Percocet 10s every month, or 200 of them. 200 of them Percocet 10s every month and double my money on them. He said, I know you ain't no snitch. Well, I did tell Ernie's brother in for murder. And,
Wow.
you know, yeah, and you know, anything Frank said when he was sitting in my living room that day is on camera.
Yep.
That's chaotic. We'll get that video. Oh, she was here. Ocean Love. Everything you said, Frank, recorded. Those two pistols you put in your boots, recorded. When you got them out, bragged about them, recorded. Convicted felon.
One camera. I thought, okay, well, I would have more than that, but one camera, that's good. He says, pointing right directly towards that couch. He says, that way when I go to bed, I can watch my children when their boyfriends are over, etc.
Yeah, the camera actually sits, you've seen it, Kemper, right there where the TV is in the living room. And it points towards the kitchen, and like the living room and kitchen are kind of split with an open end on the end of it. And it points into the living room all the way to the back where you can see every inch of it, and into the kitchen and dining room all the way into the back to where you can see every inch of it. Right, Raylan. With the technology we have now, there's no way 17-year-olds could pull this off back in the day. Sure, but now, nope. That's what I'm saying. Hunter, listen, he's my son. I love him more than anything. He ain't old enough or mature enough to trick nobody. He definitely ain't tricking nobody. You know, like I said, social media accounts, all that stuff, anything electronically can be tracked. Anything. Hell, even if I kept hearing Ernie talk about burner phones, and you know,
Right.
if you buy a phone, like a prepaid phone, you have to register it with an email address
Right.
or another phone number.
Mhm.
Let's see, let me check.
Sure do. But yeah, all these burner phones that he talks about when he's the one that's gotten 3 and 4 himself all the fucking time. Even had a bunch empty phone boxes in his trunk when I know of 2 people that saw. So who knows how many this fucker's had?
Yeah. I will tell you after tomorrow, I will have 8, count on 8 deer trail cams
Nice.
located throughout the property. So there won't be any more reconnaissance or whatever you called it that day. Yeah, Frank was coached by Ernie for 100%. Y'all can tell it. I'm sorry for cutting this off. Whoever is texting me, I really can't see too well at, after we start our show, but sorry.
But what I seen, I was like, man, there's something else up with that camera because there's no way. I was thinking, there's drugs over somewhere and something, and this dude was trying to watch his shit, his stash or whatever. But I don't guess the cops are that smart. But why would you have only one camera facing the damn couch, man? The whole couch, that's it. No other camera in the whole house. That's the only room that I actually went in that day, but he said it's the only camera he's got. Well, I don't know, geez, look, this boy right here, man, he's in with he's in with the law really good. I know that much. The law won't even touch my case. The law won't even open it, and they always give it to the next investigator that's going to be on leave for 3 to 4 days.
Let me ask you a question. He's disabled. He can't move or anything. How the hell can he coach basketball?
That boy right there he walks everywhere. He's fine.
See? He knows.
Let me tell you something.
He knows.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you right now, Ernie. When you fuck around and find out, you are going to really fuck around and find out.
Yep. But Frank, he's aware. He knows.
Yeah. He knows the difference, son.
Yeah. He's like, don't let him deceive you, Ern.
Did you see how confused Frank looked when he said he's
He can't get
disabled?
around. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I seen that earlier today and I was laughing. I was like, Ernie, just don't know.
He has no idea.
It's funny.
I'm sure Frank ain't offering up no information.
No, he don't want to. That's gonna make him look even worse.
Mm-hmm.
He's disabled and can't move. He might have had surgery, but I mean, he moves just as good as I do. Actually, probably moves better than me. I hurt my foot real bad, when all this first started happening, I was trying to find my daughter. I was in the woods and all that crap, man, trying to find my daughter, and it was look, it's a ring. It's not just Jimbo. It's Jimbo with more than one.
Jimbo more than one.
Are they actually?
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense that
with Coach.
I'd go work at a school system Keep my background as clean as clean up to pass an FBI background every single year. Be hired on by not one, not two, not three, but 4 different school districts. What the hell? But I'm this big mastermind criminal who's never been caught.
Jimbo +1. What happened was Frank was coached to say this and couldn't get it worded right.
Yep.
That's what that was.
Yep.
Ernie, you're not
Spoke to
good
the
at
sheriff,
this.
John, because I spoke to the deputy. It says, and he said they're getting a search warrant for Jimbo's home and electronic devices. That's what they need to do.
Look, they ain't even went. They're not even went to the so much as go to the damn Walmart, Bojangles, wherever he called Taco Bell, and pull a video surveillance showing that my daughter was in the car with his son.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Prove
true.
it then. Show the proof.
Arnie's claiming that too, and that's not true. And when Frank and them keep saying the last place she was seen was here or there, they're talking about like Elvis sightings, right? Like, did you know Hunter and her were spotted together 3 times today? And every time I would look at Hunter and say, damn, Hunter, how are you there and here? So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. The Ernie Shells of this world. Look what you done to that little girl's case in Tennessee, boy. All right, as soon as this video is finished playing, I will draw for a shirt. We have over 300 in chat. Thank you all. We effing love you for that.
His son. The cop said, if I catch you with her, you're going to jail. That's what he said to her. Okay. Evidence. How much evidence you need in a damn video surveillance with time and date on it stating that you was together on that day, that you was missing? 3-4 days later, after you was missing. Oh man, when I went up there and asked Hunter, where's my son, dude? I was crying. I was so mad. I went, but I didn't.
No, you goddamn sure didn't.
I don't know, man, where she is. I gotta know where my daughter is.
Hunter's dad standing there, son. You won't never hit him.
And he was just smile. I don't know where he is. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. Motherfucker, you know where my daughter is, man. And it ain't funny. Do I look like I'm laughing? Do I look like I'm smiling? Does it look like it's a laughing matter? I'm ready. I mean, not literally burn his house to the ground, but I'm ready to burn his shit to the ground, man, because that boy's got to go down. If he don't go down, he's going to continue to do it. You understand? He destroys families, man. Puts it and drills it in the kids' head to let them know, hey, it's okay. Run away, man. Run away from your mom and dad.
Let me tell you something. I have never had a full-blown conversation with Casey. Never. Like I said, I couldn't pick her out of a lineup. But I drilled it in their head. Nah. When was shit drilled in her head, buddy? Now, I let Hunter go over there and stay on out of your house 4 or 5 nights a week. You remember? You told him to get drunk if he wasn't a fucking pussy, remember? There's going to be another reckoning for that. Not only did he get drunk with Hunter, his 17-year-old daughter, his 16-year-old daughter, his 13-year-old daughter, his 11-year-old son. He also got drunk with all of his family and his wife. CPS has been called on them multiple times. There's been multiple CPS investigations. The next to the oldest, the one that's a year younger than Casey, I believe, if Hunter understands right, and if I'm understanding him right, so it could be any of them, but I believe it to be the next to the oldest, told of abuse, and actually called Child Protective Services on their own.
And is that why he says his youngest aren't rats? He's raised them right.
Yes,
He
they
specifies
were
the
coached.
youngest ones. Yeah.
Yep, they were coached. You got to go lie, or you're going to lose all your brothers and sisters forever. They'll split our family up, put mommy and daddy in jail, and you all will be shipped all to different houses. There's a problem here, and it ain't me, Frank. See,
Not at all.
What you did, you took Ernie's little bait, just like so many people do. You attack me because of Ernie's words.
Yeah.
And then what you get is the truth about me, and also the truth about Ernie, the guy you back by default now. He's your boy, your brother. Calling each other brother on the phone, on the thing there, on the screen. Now shit's going to come out about you. You know, I found out today what you paid for your house, who you bought it from.
Did you know that? Oh shit! What was I going to say? Fuck. Never mind. I'll come back in a second.
I was only on YouTube for a couple hours tops, you know. Yeah. What were you thinking? Stripping down there. I know you had gas on your clothes, but stripping down butt naked in front of Hunter, and then say something to him like, "I know you've seen a pecker before."
Well, I mean, let's not forget that video that Hunter took at the gas station. Now, imagine what's going to be like at home when there is no cameras and other people there.
Yeah.
Like, that was real. That wasn't staged. That was happening in real time. So, like, to be in the doo-doo that dad is in, just the way his home life is, that's all I'm going to speak on, is what we can obviously see. There's DV going on, for sure. They've got charges for it, and you see it on video. He's going to come and attack somebody else over his daughter leaving? Okay. Like, I've been in those shoes before. I've contemplated leaving, running away, disappearing. And for a lot of the same kind of reasons. Not directly related to my parents or my family, but damn close. We didn't get raised around our family. So all we knew was people that we lived around. So yeah, the same kind of situation. And those, like I said, those reasons are a lot of the same reasons I was going to dip out. Do I hope that that's what it is? Yes. I pray that she's ran away, that nothing bad has happened to her. And to me, trying to use logic, that's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Who would stay in that kind of home life? Especially when they're 2 months away. My thoughts would be, yeah, man, they won't find me for 2 months. They won't be able to do anything once they do find me. Am I going to tell anybody I'm leaving? No, because then somebody will know where I'm at. That compromises things. Me and you talked about this the other night in StreamYard. Somebody that's going to self-delete or run away or anything very secretive like that, yeah, they're not going to tell anybody. I'm not saying she was
that video you
self-deleting
made
either.
great.
Don't take it that way. Wasn't saying that. I was just saying that kind of action by people. It's very secretive. They don't tell anybody because then there's a possibility of an intervention. If they're serious about running away or anything else, they're not going to tell anybody.
Jimbo, what is an arm's length transaction, dealing, selling, resale of? Do you have any idea? I sure don't. I don't know. I've never heard that. I've heard of arm's lengths away, but it's kind of self-explanatory. But no. Raylan, I truly believe if she was prego, you and Miss Thelma would welcome her and baby and help know how her way. Absolutely. If she was pregnant, which now I'm going to tell you, Hunter assures me that he is still a virgin. I will tell you this, that I'm not real sure at the age of 17 or 16, probably when the last time I talked to him about that, but I'm not so sure that I would have told my dad, if I hadn't been a virgin or when I would have lost my virginity if I was a kid. You know what I mean? Right. I just don't know. You never know. And Hunter can be shy, so. Mm-hmm. But I mean, anything's possible. But like, getting back to your statement, yes, absolutely. We're pro-life all the way. And, I know there's certain circumstances where it can't be that way, and that's different. But we are pro-life. So. Don't have the boy. I know, right? Hey, let me. Oh, we still got some video. Oh, we still got a lot of video left.
Hell yeah!
They tell them that that's a better way for it.
But it's not, man. Because our kids that go.
Ernie just told Frank that me and Thelma, told them, I have no idea what he's talking about, that there's a better way for them. Ernie, what better way? Give me an example. What did I tell them? Just sit there and make it up, just like you did with Chris Lewis. Does this not sound eerily similar to when he was telling Chris about the MS-13 coming after him?
Mm-hmm.
How we can protect you. We're going to need resources.
Go with him, turn out like that, and when they turn out like that, that's sick. That makes the world. That's not how the world's supposed to be, man. Back in the day, you never heard of people missing much. You never heard of none of this shit because we didn't put up with the shit. Nowadays, we have to put up with it because they're in bed with the law and everything else. Well, guess what? What do? They say, let authorities handle it. Let authorities handle it. Let the cops handle it. They're doing their job. Authorities ain't doing a damn thing, man. They ain't in here. That's why I can't pretend on them. Or can't pretend that I even know for a fact because they're not. Man, look, I've cried so much, man, that I can't cry no more. My wife, she's a mourning mother, man.
But cried so much you can't cry no more, but Hunter is expected to cry 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to know is if our daughter was safe. That's all we wanted to know. I even said, look, if you tell me where my daughter is and I see with my two eyes that she's safe and she's okay, she can stay where she's at. We don't know where she is. Really? The only thing to me is that I know for a fact
she don't believe that.
She's been seen with her own. They won't even go pull security cameras. They won't open the first page to my kids missing because
the police told me themselves that they've been spotted on security cameras. I know that for a fact.
Lie, Ernie. You fucking liar.
Fact? How do you prove that fact, Ernie? Can you prove it? I don't think you can. We've challenged you before and you failed.
And another thing that really irritates me, look, if your kid's missing, now this is how bad I want my kid. Your kid's missing. You would think the law would first go investigate where she was missing, the parents, because that's usually the first damn people that's they thinking that done it is their parents, right? Come investigate me, search my damn place, my property, I don't care. You can search my damn place. I don't care what you search. Find my daughter. They ain't even care so much to come over here, man. Look where she was last seen. And ain't that pitiful?
how did where was she really last seen at? I was looking at the newspaper. I was listening to some of the little bit of the news thing that was out there on Facebook. But do you know exactly where she might have been at? Exactly where how he got her or something?
Well, I don't. My youngest daughter, she's 6-year-old, and she had made a deal with her. I would trade you spots because my youngest daughter liked sleeping in the room that Casey slept in. She said, "I'll trade you my spot, my bed, and all that if you help me and don't say nothing." Man, look, my daughter she don't rat on people, man, and I love it. She's only 6-year-old, man. I teach my kids right way, not no bullshit like they are teaching them. But she gave her phone, which she downloaded an app to call. While they was on her way, she gave her 2 grocery bags to put some clothes in. She had my little daughter covered the camera up with her hand while she ran outside. Then my daughter stayed in there towards my room, opened the cracks up for 3 hours, or for a long time, she said. She told me what time she went to bed when I got up. If that was the case, then 2-3 hours somewhere in that neighborhood. About 3-4 o'clock, because I always get up early. And she sat there and made sure that we were asleep the whole time she was gone. And she's a trooper, buddy. She loves her sisters. But I gave the phone that she contacted with that guy. I gave the laptop that she has in her room. That way she, when her phone dies, she picks her laptop up and starts talking to him then. She falls asleep. Lets that guy watch her fall asleep, and she sleep all night with that guy with a camera watching my kid.
Alien 23. So Casey wasn't last seen in car with Hunter. He said last seen at their house. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, Alien 23. Casey was most certainly not last seen in car with Hunter. Nope. Where'd you hear that at? Oh, yeah, that's what I said. I didn't know there was one around the same age, but I told Brad Enlow when he said he was in London trying to help find her. I said, well, there's other kids missing in Laurel County, too. You should try to help find them, too.
Well, there's one that's right there in Whitfield that went missing the day of or the day before Casey did. A kid, a guy, 17.
Let's see, Laurel County Sheriff's searching for missing teen. Let's see this from me. This was from June, so it's been 2 months. I wonder if they found her.
Rosemary J., thank you for that $2 super chat. Hunter's such a good young man. Much love and prayers. Thank you, Rosemary J.
Thank you very much, Rosemary Jane. We have been love you for that. Yeah, this little teenage girl. I don't see the age here, but 15. Kaylee Collier. Yeah, honey.
You need something to drink.
Yes. All right, let me get back to the video.
And Hunter's laying there asleep watching Mike, but it's not Hunter laying there because the camera don't even show Hunter. So I think it's Jim Bob sitting there watching my daggone girl sleep, man. swear I do. But when they left, it was Hunter now picked her up down here. My daughter said he seen Hunter right down here at the apple tree. It ain't that far. Then they ran over the hill and got in the car and left.
I want y'all to show me something. That is their house at the end. Now, at the end of that circle driveway, when you come out of there, this is nothing. There's no there like the house on the way out. There's nothing there anymore. Like the house is there, but there's nobody lives there. It's boarded up, I think. But you come out that driveway, and then once you get down to where the trees are covered, you can't see it. But that's a steep downgrade, downhill.
Actually, if you go look at it on Google Maps, you can see sort of that steep grade a little bit better when you lower it. Yeah, and when I was looking at that with somebody else today, I was like, "There's no way you're going to be able to see anything from either one of those buildings.
No.
There's too much of a tree line and incline for the one on the right, and the one that's further down the road. There's no way in hell, no way, not going to happen. The way that road turns, you do not have a straight view.
Nope.
No direct line of sight. So, yeah.
No, and I want to say that's about 3 football fields just till you get between the two houses.
But didn't the kids say that they were told to lie?
Yeah.
So that's there too. So you
Yeah.
can see that it was a lie, and then you know that the kids admitted they were told to lie. So yep, you can see it better there.
Yeah.
No direct line of sight. And I haven't even seen this part of the video, just so you know.
Yeah. Also keep in mind, Hunter's car is black.
Mm-hmm.
This is in the middle of the night.
It's gonna be harder to see. Yep. And it's all the way down that fucking road. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
You got lights on in the house, and you're looking out a window out into the black. What do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Black. Yeah. And even if there were headlights, what would you see?
The darkness would eat
You
up
would see
most
the driver of the other car.
of it. Right. It's going to
car.
swallow up any kind of illumination with the distance. You
Right.
know?
Look, somebody knows where my daughter is. I know it's in that family. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I know. I've done so much surveillance, man. I know for a fact it's in there. I ain't gonna lie. I done told a law doing it. I camped out in the woods, which is pitch black. You know, I laid on the ground. I surveilled, night vision, everything, man. I know my daughter's there.
I'm going to say this: if my daughter was missing, you can guarantee if I knew for a fact that she was anywhere, my happy ass would be going into that fucking structure or building and getting my daughter. I wouldn't be sitting on YouTube with Ernie fucking Shell. I would be going to get my daughter if I knew exactly where she was. And that was just the fucking claim he made. So why you being a pussy, Frank? You know? Maybe you know deep down she's not there. You're full of shit, just like Ernie.
Yeah. He's been here, you know, or he knows he ain't here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like if my daughter was missing, I'd be finding her like right away. No hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling how many hours she was actually gone before they realized it.
This is my fuck you and I'm gonna drunken fuck you and this is my fuck you and I'm gonna.
Thank you, BGE, for another great video.
Awesome
Any
video.
questions in the chat? Anything I could answer for anybody? Yeah, Royal Girl. That is worrisome. And I do believe 100% that if Hunter had heard from her, he would tell me at least, like, you know what I mean? Purple spray paint stops bullets. Huh? Lord, no. What perspective, Josh? What you got? Yeah, I hope so, Chicky T. I hope they come clean and at least focus their attention on something positive. That, you know, like Ernie's already got involved, so he's already gonna make a shit show out of it. But you know, like follow up on something else. Yeah, I didn't link. I'm gonna send it a messenger, Josh. There it is. Send you a link in Messenger. Right, shit show. Ernie did get some people to send money to his Cash App last night.
Yep. I'm sure Ernie got some of his own plus some of his. Yep. Thank you for helping that family. You're doing such a good job, Ernie. We're so proud of you. That kind of shit. Retards helping retards.
Yep. I know. Where do they get that? Saw in comments today that Hunter didn't seem concerned about Casey missing, and that everybody over here was laughing and joking. Please address it.
Right.
Who's laughing and joking?
First of all, who said that? You sort of got to consider the source.
Right. That's correct, Raylan. But Frank's not allowed to own guns either. We saw how it worked out. You know, Frank has a whole arsenal. Hunter has shot every gun Frank has. Sorry, I'm eating supper, talking.
You're good, man. You just woke up from your nap.
Yeah. James said, so Fox News did share the missing person. I think so. I know one of the news stations here did. They did a little quick missing teen report. People say, a parent runaway. I don't see what they mean by a parent. Even in Frank's story, they said she ran away. What's up, Josh?
Hey, Jumbo. Hey, Kemper. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Just loving that recreational Michigan stuff,
Always, man. Always.
No, I just wanted to pop up real quick, man. Like, I wanted to offer some perspective, like from a media point of view.
Yeah.
Like they basically, like, I don't know everything that's going on. I don't have time to watch Ernie's videos. He's a tragedy pimp. You guys know that. Everybody knows that. As far as the family of the missing girl, man, I hope she's found safe. Pray to God that she comes home safe to her family.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to say that, but from a media perspective, this family of this girl are doing everything wrong. The police have got to be ripping their hair out that this guy is out on social media, YouTube, Ernie talking to her dad. Like, the cops have got to be pissed. Like, that's
Right.
the absolute last thing that they want the family of the missing persons to do in a missing persons case. It's mind blowing, and he can't even seem to get his story. He can't even seem to get his story straight. So, yeah,
Because he's coached.
Yeah.
New story.
Yeah, even though his suspicions aren't what he's going with, like he's got his suspicions. He may know his truth. And then you got Ernie telling him what to say. That's really got him all jumbled up.
You can tell from the guy's body language that he's being coached, at least to some extent. Now, is Ernie saying, make this up and lie? I don't think Ernie's doing that in this situation. I think he's leading.
Yeah. Plant seeds in his mind to say.
Yeah, and it's not hard to do, but it doesn't. It's definitely leading. So, but yeah, like I've covered not that many missing persons cases as a reporter. I'd say maybe 5 or 10, so it's not that many. And thankfully, all the ones that we published things about, like I did stories about, it turns out that they were all located safely. So, that was one good thing. But in this situation, the police do not want you out on social media. Like I've been watching your video, and I think Green Eyes did one, and it's all the inconsistencies in this guy's story, and it's like, this makes zero sense to me. So
I think he's they're just trying to create noise because they know the real truth is going to be worse than that. You know what I mean? Like, not saying something bad has happened, but at least down to the reason why she would have ran away is them and things happening at home. I think that's one of the reasons why they're so up in arms and trying to put spotlight on somebody else.
Right. Now, how long has she been missing for?
A week now?
8
days, something like that.
9 or 10 days, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And the police have come to Jimbo's house three times and searched, and I think the family twice, right?
Yep.
So, and then you've got the fact that he's not been on house arrest, but Hunter has not left his family's sight.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you've got all that going on, and because there's what people are saying, and then there's the truth.
Right.
So you've got that, and then you've got the fact that you've got that video at the truck stop or the gas station. You see obvious DV. You look on the parents' record, you see DV. You hear Hunter say that she feared her mother. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot going on there that's putting a bad light on them on her running away and why she ran away.
Yeah, and like I said, like I don't have time to keep up on everything on YouTube, but from what I've seen and videos that others have made, it's like Ernie's, what I think of him, but I'm not going to waste 1 second watching his videos.
Right.
He's out there, using it for clout, and he's like, oh, well, I'm, texting so-and-so with whatever TV station, so-and-so with a newspaper. Dude, if I'm a reporter that you're supposedly talking to, I cut off contact immediately because you cannot trust them. You cannot trust them. You speak to someone in confidence, and they're out telling everybody, oh, I'm speaking to the media. That relationship ends right there. So if that's me and I'm involved with this case, which I'm not.
Hello, Raylan.
Hey, I'm not gonna porn bomb you, I promise.
Oh, I was just making sure it was you.
It's me. Hey, I'm not trying to interrupt anything. I'm just gonna say this real quick and drop down. But I know with Thelma's felony, with like having guns in your home and protecting yourself, like, isn't there some type of law that like you can own one, or maybe your other adult son who lives there can own one to protect yourself?
Yeah. I'm not allowed to, but yes, my adult son can own a gun.
Not telling you what to do, and you don't have to talk about it here, but maybe that's something that you guys need to look into, given the facts of what has happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, your kids could have been sitting in that car, leaving, or walking out to that car, or driving back home in that car when those shots were fired, and it could have been more than not taking anything away from this baby. It could have been more than a missing child.
Yeah.
Right.
Due to hate for you.
Yeah.
And regardless of how we feel about each other, you need to be able to protect yourself and your family. And if we can vote for a felon, we can literally do everything else for felons. Just saying. I'm going to end it with that. Have a good day, everybody.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, she beat me to the punch there. I mean, you got dude said on a video, he's like low crawling around your property at night with night vision and shit, and you got bullet holes in your vehicles. Yeah, somebody's going to get hurt. And Ernie's not helping the situation. So,
nope, he's not.
But he's not making his situation any better either, and that's what he thinks he's doing.
No, he's doing it for clout. He's doing it.
Yeah, and it's going to backfire.
Hey, everyone, look at me and how important I am. He's making the situation worse. He's taking advantage of this guy.
Yeah, he's been doing that for 3 years.
Well, I've only
look into, nobody has the time to do it, but just into how he's harassed the Wells family.
Well, I see. Again, I'm not familiar with that case. Just the kind of basic things.
Oh, I'm not either. I'm just saying, just seeing Ernie dealing with it and seeing what he's done to it with his credibility and his mouth. He's come up with a new theory every week and predicted Don and Candace Wells are going to be arrested every week.
Well, it's like now he's like, oh, well, I've done some private investigations. If you're a family in the situation that's going on right now, if you're that family, sure, tell the police everything you know and, help them out as much as you can. But anybody with the means is going to hire a private investigator, not fucking Ernie Shell, somebody who's actually done shit before. And any PI is going to tell the family, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to anybody about anything except the police and me. That is it. So that kind of makes me question how serious they are approaching this whole thing, because they seem to be going at it the whole completely wrong way.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna say, and Ernie, I know you're watching, fuck you, rest in piss. But anyways, he is walking right up to the line of defamation and tap dancing on that motherfucker, because he is saying a lot of shit. When all this shit comes out in the wash, he could very well regret if you were to hire an attorney and go after him for, well, I don't know if YouTube videos are slander or libel. Maybe they're both. I don't know. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just wanted to offer my thoughts. And personally, in my opinion, like I know Jimbo from YouTube. He's never lied to me. He's always been cool with me. Same with Kemper. Jimbo's the kind of guy where if his kid threw a rock and broke his neighbor's window, he would grab him by the ear, walk him over to the neighbor, and be like, "Tell him what you did." So, yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
But yeah, just wanted to add my thoughts, boys. I'll drop down.
Thank you, buddy.
No
Thanks,
problem.
man.
Have a good one, guys.
You too, brother.
Roll Tide.
Go Blue.
Yeah, Ernie's the one who added the kidnapping stuff.
Yep. His whole agenda, his whole narrative has been Jimbo, Jimbo, Jimbo. It has nothing to do with the girl. If you listen to him, he don't talk about her hardly at all. It's all about Jimbo, what he did when he was 17. Like, come on, man.
Ernie thinks I have the money, and similar thoughts of the guy with the island. What's his name? The pedo linked to everybody, the rich man.
Oh, Epstein.
Epstein, yeah. Ernie thinks that's who I am, or that's who he tries to tell people I am. I ain't no damn lifelong criminal who's got away with it forever and ever and ever. Like, that's just so stupid, you know? Like, my oldest kid's 21. You know, ever since they were sociable in school, they've been having sleepovers.
Yeah.
With kids in the house. Basketball teams, football teams, cheerleading teams,
band members,
yeah, parties, you know, for different groups, pubs, you know, and not to mention all the teams that I've coached that aren't my family.
Right.
But no, not one single person has ever accused me of doing one thing inappropriate. Not
you know
one.
why? You know why? Because you don't do that shit.
You don't have to.
And that's the point. You don't do it, you ain't got to worry about it. That's why we laugh at, oh, they've got the warrant to search Jimbo's house for the electronics and all this shit. Okay, get it. You're not going to find anything. That's the fucking point. You can't make a lie to be the truth. Just
that's
doesn't work.
Thing about the warrant. They don't even need a warrant. Like, if I'm telling you, come right on in,
yeah,
then you can definitely come right on in. Like the cops.
They've done it 3 times.
Yeah.
Without having to have a warrant.
Yeah, they don't need a warrant. They need a warrant to go to Frank's house. Right. Guarantee it. But they won't need a warrant here. Not ever. I don't have anything to hide. Does Ernie think there's some kind of secret trap door under the floor, 10 miles under the floor with, different caves and mazes to get there that lead away from this house to where I take my money and my fortune and
yep. He's the QAnon, man. I told you.
Yeah, all these people out.
That goes with Epstein and all that. Like, there's truth to a lot of this, but Ernie puts his twist on it. That's what he was doing when I was laughing at them when this whole fucking thing started. They were talking about the underground tunnels that they traffic humans in Cott County. I laughed at it, and next thing you know, I'm being doxxed. So that's what they do. That they're QAnon through and through, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with keeping up with that, but when your mind is warped and you don't know what reality is, it's probably not the best thing for you. That's the point. And Ernie plays on that. That weakness that he looks for in people, that's one of the first ones. He's already got him broke down to a certain level if he can dumb him down to that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the point. He manipulates one way or another. If he can't get you that way, he'll get you with, I seen you commit a crime. I'm going to tell my friend it's a such and such, and you're going to go to jail. Just like that little thing with your friend where he's talking about what they're going to do to his baby.
Yeah.
Like, same kind of shit. He just has to find that angle, and then he starts pushing. This insane, crazy, fucking conspiracy theory bullshit, that's where it's at. Like, saying Nicolina is a organ harvester, Did I extract adrenochrome? Hell, that I've got Casey? Are you kidding? Come on. If you're going to bring some shit, bring some real shit. Like what you did. Don't lie about it, Frank. Don't lie about it, Leslie. Tell them what them kids have been living in. Be real with the cops. Guarantee you there'll be an investigation. And it won't be on Jimbo and his family.
Does anybody remember what time she was reported missing? Have they said?
I'm not sure. I think I heard 2 p.m., but I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. Give me 1 second here.
What's up?
Trying to get some information pulled. Let's see.
I got you. Just reading chat. Yep. But again, Ernie knows that his time is limited, and he's trying to buy as much time as he can. And this, he thinks, is going to help him. It is not. There's no way you can manipulate this and come out good, Ernie. Like, I can promise you, the parents might be a little bit sideways, but most of the cops and people that would be involved in anything to do legally with this whole situation, they're going to be looking at your ass. You and what you've been doing, yeah, very highly suspect. And to get Frank to play along, that's even more sus. And I mean, you're on the criminal line.
Yeah.
So
Okay, it was on her mom's Facebook page from 2 to 3 or somewhere in there. Okay. That's awesome. That's amazing. We might have something. What up, Skunk Ape? Did I see something about in-laws?
Hi.
Hey, babe.
It was 2:00 when they called me.
It's 2:00 when they called you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay.
yeah, Texas Cam, I see that. That might be where I've seen it from, actually, because I was peeping that for a while, like a few days ago. That's probably where I remember it from, because I haven't really been in anybody's chat or anything. Yep, Honey Bunny. That was one of the first things that Tina told everybody about me, is that I'm the largest adrenochrome dealer on the East Coast. And the sheriff at the time in Cott County, they said, was the biggest human trafficker in Tennessee.
That's Armando the smuggler, right?
Yeah, the one that he said he used the rock quarry to dump all the bodies after he snuffed them out, after they were no use. Yep.
Good night, Chicky T. Thank you for coming in and hanging out and chat for a little bit.
But yeah, that they've always played with those kind of conspiracies. Like I said, they early on, Nicolina was a organ harvester. Benny Keys was part of the ring. Jimbo was part of the ring. Um, and of course, we were all involved in why Summer went missing. That was the narrative for so fucking long. And none of it's true. Just like the shit that he's pushing now. He's going to take a situation that's not a good situation to begin with and put his nubby, crooked ass fingers on it and make it a worse situation.
Yep.
So,
I mean, literally everything he touches turns to shit.
yeah.
Hey, DD, how are you?
The longer people are separated from him, the better off they become. So,
who offered to do a search party, Royal Girl? Somebody offered to do a search party and Frank didn't take the offer? That is
he
weird.
should have offered his night vision goggles. Fuck.
Yeah. That is weird. Hey, baby. I ain't on camera now, but Thelma's in here, y'all. Say hi, Miss Thelma.
Hey. You know, one of the questions I went through my head so many times is, you know, the first time she called me was 2 o'clock. How do you not know to 2 o'clock that your daughter's gone? You had a big fight with her that night, and you ain't checked on her yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a mother of 4. I have 2 daughters. We have arguments, but I would notice before 2 o'clock if one of my kids were gone. I don't understand that. Why so late to know your kid's gone? But that's just me. I don't understand that timeline. But
Yeah. Like that's not normal. Like if you wake up and you ain't heard from your kid, you usually reach out or they reach out to you.
why? I mean, don't you go check on them if you've had a big fight with them?
Right.
Argument with them?
And it had been a few days in a row of that kind of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got a question here. It says, Frank said the 6-year-old gave her sister her phone. The sister downloaded an app, called them to come pick her up. Is there Uber there? Honey, is there Uber around here? Do people do Uber?
Yeah, there's Uber here.
Okay. I wasn't sure, but yeah. So if Thelma says there is.
Yeah, Jackie uses it. There's Uber.
Raylyn, Nicolina called and got him to double down on him being on Jimbo's property. Is what she did.
Yeah, he admitted it.
Yep.
Yeah, she called him and interrupted the stream with Ernie and told her, does what Nicolina does. She said, hey, I'm such and such, and I want to try to help you. Could you tell me, were you there? Did you see the Collins property? She got him to say it pretty much. He said it twice now that he was here, and the day that guns were fired up here.
Yep. Army crawling, night vision goggles. Yep.
I didn't want that. That ain't what I come in here for.
Thank you.
That's called work.
Would she have money? So I don't know if you have money on a card. Don't you have to use a card to use Uber?
I think you have to have a credit card or a cash card, like Cash App, Venmo, that kind of thing.
James, she told me if I told that secret, she would kill me. And she's been talking about buying a wood chipper, so I ain't even going to.
Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, okay, Royal Girl. Okay. Yeah, he admitted to being here, so that's trespassing. And I do have no trespassing signs posted all over my yard. Well, not all over my yard, but all over my driveways. The only legal way to get here. Get Carol Baskin. I know, right? But yeah, these people, man, they say people over here laughing, making fun. That's not true, not at all. Everybody's praying for that little girl and their family. Like I said, I sympathize as a dad. I even told him that, anything I can do to help you, I will. But
I mean, you guys have given him money before to help buy groceries and shit. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, it's the same kid that you were helping feed. It's missing. So why not? You know what I mean? Like, the way they're going about it, it stinks to high heaven. It really does.
Braylon, you better stop that. Better not let that out.
I don't know what happened, but I know that toxic fan unit is why it happened. One way or another.
Yeah.
I've seen too much to think otherwise. Like I said, the records, the videos, that's all I need to know. And then the extras of her fearing her mother. And like, you've seen how they both did her in that video. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a 17-year-old, imagine what the 13-year-old, 11 or whatever. I don't know the ages, but imagine. That's what they're dealing with right now. Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, Ernie's on another, quote, medical break, or AKA traveling.
Yeah. All his medical breaks reminds me he's always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yep. Skern's whole life with Frank was nothing but a Jimbo bash fest and a money grift. Took TM to get him to put up Casey's picture. Yep. Because it was all fake outrage.
Yeah. Yeah, they got their own, story, and that's the only one they're going to listen to. Is it a theory, or is it something you just completely made up as a deflection?
I think they're all using it to get attention off of them.
Yep. Yeah, Ernie got money last night.
Like I said, even at the least case scenario, they have a toxic family and the kid ran away. That, to me, I really have that vibe about it. So we'll see. And when it happens, are those that are lying and slandering and putting people's names into shit, are they going to be man enough or woman enough, whatever, to admit it? Or are they just going to continue lying and slandering people? Probably continue lying, slandering people. Because they ain't got a spine about them.
There wasn't no shirts ready. Has anybody got their Tiger shirts yet?
I don't know.
Ernie stepped down before he had to give out the shirts, didn't he?
I don't know, but we do. I don't know if anybody won the drawing from last night, but we also owe a second night. We got
I already did it.
373.
I did it earlier.
I didn't know if you did or not. I didn't see a name.
I did it, but I don't even remember who won it. So if you remember seeing your name in there as winner, let me know. I can go back and search it, but
Yeah. But we owe another one tonight. Then.
Yeah. So if nobody saw it, I'll do it again.
What Ernie did last night was defamation for sure. Yep, it was. And he knows it. But this is last resort shit for Ernie. He is grasping. He's trying to hang on because he knows he's about to be locked up in the same penitentiary with his brother.
Thank you, Erica. Pray for Peace won the shirt tonight.
Tonight? Okay, my bad. Ellie was last night's winner.
Yeah.
I guess that's what Teresa's saying.
Yeah.
Got it.
And she told me she'd email me in a week or so. She knows it's hectic right now. Yeah, you see him lean against that Suburban. It's makes him look like a, I don't know,
A midget. Yeah,
wee man.
little person.
Wee
Indian
man.
in the cupboard.
Look like he can throw his leg up and hit his forehead without bending his knee.
Right. Yeah. He used to try to do that shit in front of that Hummer of Tina and Xander's. That shit was funny too.
Yeah.
He said
What's wrong with
that,
your house? Did you all see the
right, wee man.
yeah.
Jackass.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see Nicolene's windshield today?
Do you see what?
Her windshield.
Uh-uh.
I guess a large bird flew through it or something. I was in and out of service when I was listening, but the windshield looked awful. You could still see the feathers in the window and everything, bro.
Yeah. Well, we got the wildlife here. That's for sure. Right now, it's deer season.
Yeah,
big time.
It's bad around here right now. Thank you, Don and Austin, for gifting 5 memberships to the stand. We effing love you for that.
Oh, that's what we were supposed to do today. That's what it was.
Dox Me Outside, member for 18 months. I'm old. Said Ohio. It was a turkey buzzard. Oh, damn.
You gonna take care of him, James?
Yeah, you should see some of the videos, man, that we've got since we've been doing this driving thing, man.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, I know how it is around there. Like, it's not uncommon to see a mama bear and 2 cubs just running across the road and shit. Like, it's at least it was there in East Tennessee. I'm assuming it's the same in Kentucky. It's the same area, same out, area.
Oh, sorry, Crimes. One of our ducks died today.
Yep. I like turkey jerky too, James. That's good stuff. But jerky's good, period.
You like Ernie jerky?
No, none of that.
I'll tell you who does like Ernie jerky.
That black toad jerky? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh? No, I was talking about Tina. He likes that Ernie jerky.
None of these goddamn fucking YouTubers have had to go through anything that I've gone through, period. Or my children, period. So all these fucking people up on here can fuck the fuck off. Because they don't know fucking shit. And they've made money off of me. They've made money off my broken tooth. Like, talking shit about me.
Yeah, Mom, I had a baby bear right in front of me on my motorcycle. I was scared the mom was supposed behind. Made it through safe. Glad you made it through safe. Somebody said there was a bear hit on 25 out here recently.
Like I said, I'm not surprised, man. It's Appalachia. I know going between Newport and Del Rio or Newport and Cosby, you were likely to see, especially when you were at the base of the mountains, going through those areas. Not necessarily deep into the valleys, but definitely at the foot of them, you will catch like I've seen mama bears roll from like a little bluff that was next to the highway, just roll off the bluff and hit the hit the road in front of me. Next thing you know, you see two little black ones running up behind it, and they all scamper.
Oh
You know,
Lord.
like I've seen foxes, coyotes. There's a lot of wolf in the Del Rio area, Wolf Creek area. But yeah, I love the wildlife. That's what I miss about it. Yep, I'd say you would, Erica, because you're right at the base of a mountain. I'd say so.
Who is this? What the fuck is wrong behind? But my family lives on the road that goes to Quarry you talked on. And if what they claim was going on was, they catch it on their camera, so it's not true. Been locked off for almost 20 years.
Yep.
What Quarry? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the one Kemper
talking about the one in Newport, yeah. The one in Newport, it. Let me think here. I know that they had gates there when people were still going to it, but that was in like the early '90s. But I think the golf course owns it or something, and they pump the water for the golf course to water it from the quarry. But like we used to swim in it during, going through high school and stuff. But it has been blocked off for like you got to have a machine to get back there nowadays. You're gonna have to go through a big ass fence, and you're gonna have to go through a lot of ruts. When I say ruts, I'm talking about ruts big enough to swallow a car.
Yeah.
So yeah, nowadays unless you got a helicopter drop, it ain't gonna be easy to get back there. It just isn't. And yeah, that's one of the things we made fun of them for because they actually believed that shit. So we used to make jokes about the quarry all the time, and they'd lose their minds. We were all part of the big ring in Newport. Yeah. But me and a lot of people from Newport stood up to him, told him to go fuck off. Like the one lady and her son that Nick played a clip of tonight with Ernie and Benny on panel.
Oh yeah.
I've got some of the messages that were sent to her son on my channel. They're in shorts. But yeah, that was one of Tina and Ernie's buddies. Still is, actually. So yeah, it's been nonstop bullshit and slander, lies. Like there's all these tunnels at Hall's Top. That's where they're doing all the trafficking. But Tina also claims there's a UFO base in the middle of the Foothills Parkway. You can see it from one of the main pull-offs there. Supposedly. Now, do mind you, I've been there, and like I've said before, Ernie makes fun of it, but on that spot there, in that area, is where I decided I needed to quit doing all the hard drugs I was doing while being on acid. And I did. I went and quit. So I know there ain't no UFO base there, because if there was, I most likely would have seen it. I was there for 10 hours. Third eye wide open. So, yeah. Anyway, it was all lies about Newport and Cott County and the people of Newport and Cott County. And I'm part of those people. That's where I come from. So I might be an implant, but it was a long time ago, and Newport's always been home. So a lot of those people I've known for a long time, and we just don't take that kind of shit lightly. Come to our hometown and say we're all human traffickers and pedos and everything else under the sun. Yeah. You fucked up. That's why you don't have the hemp cafe, huh? That's why it went out of business. Because you fucked up. And Tina knows she was fucking up long before YouTube came along. It just escalated. That's what happened. But they were running around claiming people were cannibals. Shop owners, business owners, right next door to them. They serve human meat. You guys need to eat and bathe in borax. It'll make it where they don't want your meat. Literally. That's the shit. Yeah, and I seen Tina trying
Ernie,
to
yeah,
say,
I heard could be in a truck. That's what people were saying.
huh?
Said I was seeing people were saying Ernie could be in a truck.
Mm.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, it's hard to trust other drivers out there, yeah, Mom. And you know, people on motorcycles are much more difficult to see and much more easy to hurt by other motorists. So it really is. You have to be extra careful because of the other drivers too. Grubby Goat, thank you for that. Appreciate it so much. I will tell you all that I've been praying hard for Casey and for Hunter and the Collins family, and I will keep on praying until she is found. Thank you so much, Grubby Goat. Um, yeah, the grass clippings are like water or ice, you know, for a motorcycle sometimes. And a lot of people just don't know that, you know. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever asked you that before or not, Kemper, but do you believe the stuff? I mean, not do you believe stuff? Do you believe that Tina believes the stuff she's saying? Or do you think she's just flat out lying and being crazy?
I don't
Or do
know,
you think
man.
she's crazy enough
Sometimes I think she's trying to live in an alternate reality. And I think that's why she does the mind altering things that she does. And at
Yeah.
the same time, she's not mentally healthy enough to do that. So I think that triggers a few things in her. Her narcissism, for one, because she is a pure narcissist. You can see it. She's the cult mother, right?
Yeah.
So at the same time, I believe that she believes some of the shit that comes out of her mouth, like the whole borax thing and electric spider demons and Sasquatch families. She played a flute and they came and danced on her stage. Like, come on, dude. You know, she believes it, but did it happen? Maybe if she ate enough mushrooms or something. Yeah, maybe. And I'm talking about a good half ounce, if not more.
Shalma thinks Ernie was in Kentucky yesterday and he's not here now and hiding at their house.
He's traveling. Yep, he sure is.
He claims
He's
he's
trying to
going
play
to
guess where I'm at. That's what he's trying to do.
said he's going out somewhere out west to deliver a trafficked child, right? A kidnapped victim or something that he's rescued.
Right. If that was to have happened, he would be in the papers, be getting his interviews, he'd be posting them, all that shit.
Yeah. If Ernie would really, like you said, if he found a missing child, he would call WIMT first before he called the cops.
Teresa, yeah, that's it. That is it.
Oh man, I used to love that show. I've seen
Yep.
every episode.
Yep. I used to watch it too. That's basically the alternate reality. That's what I think she tries to live in.
Oh
Like
boy.
she I mean, you heard the conviction when she spoke to that DCS worker about the badge that they were working with that busted this major pedophile ring. She thinks because we rose up and told her to go fuck herself with her accusations, oh, then we have to be. Yeah. Well, if you busted anybody, we've never seen any kind of acknowledgement from anywhere saying that you did and they are arrested and charged and whatnot. But none of that has happened. But that's their claims. They make those kind of heavy claims. But yes, if you listen to that recording of her or that video of her talking to that DCS worker with the conviction she has, she believes that shit. She believes Ernie worked for Trump. I don't know why. Maybe he's just found somebody he can truly just manipulate. And it don't take much. I mean, if they're if they're tripping like that and they already got a problem, yeah, it ain't gonna take much work to be able to play that one. And she's been being played for more than just $1,800 or any kind of sponsorship or her paying for a car, whatever happened. Ernie didn't earn it. Let's just say that. They didn't even have their fucking documentary or movie come out. And the Hemp Cafe shut its doors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talk about a run of bad luck since you met somebody. Is it a run of bad luck or is it a pattern?
I believe it's a pattern, sir.
I think I agree.
But yeah, she was reposting Mama Brummett's post about Hunter being seen with Casey last. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's so misleading. Like, why would you even say that? Like, you know,
why would you even repost it?
Yeah, you know, he wasn't the last one seen with her. And then you know that if they had seen Hunter with her on any surveillance video, that they would have arrested me for contributing to delinquency because they would think I lied to them, and they would try to take Hunter. I don't know if they could or not, but to juvie. Like, there's no way they have seen a video that doesn't exist. So quit telling people that, right? Quit telling people, oh, last time they seen was down there at Walmart. No, it wasn't. It wasn't at Walmart.
Yeah. But Tina's little emoji with the wine glasses clinking and the party symbol, that's all. She'll find out soon. She'll find out very soon. She gave me an invitation to their place. You know that, right?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Open invitation to show up, pull up. She said it so many different ways. So, it's not a no trespassing issue anymore. Thank you, Tina.
Well, Car Repo Man is back. Come on now. How can anybody not believe that Bigfoot communicates? Let's see. Yeah. By rubbing
Saskatchewan.
his rear on folks' windshields. Right, right. Frank said Casey was last seen at his house. Yeah, he also asked the mom, where was she last seen? Then the mom goes, Bojangles, Taco Bell, Walmart. No, where was the last place she was seen? At your house.
I was going to ask, is that confirmed? The last place that she was seen was at their family home?
Yes.
And the dad wasn't there, right? The mom was before he was?
No, they were both there, I reckon.
Were they? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out how it worked.
Yeah,
Because, it looked like they didn't really get along from the gas station fight.
Oh, now there were several nights before that where Frank wasn't home. He was sleeping in his truck or borrowing hotel money from us. So, yeah. But, yeah, you didn't misread anything. They don't get along. And he does spend nights away from there. But that night, they went home together.
So they both saw her at the same time last? Or did mom see her? Or did the dad see? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which one it was that
I want to say
last
mom
seen her?
arrived at home and then dad came home and they were all there. Like the whole family.
Gotcha.
But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. She is also wrong about the family that runs feed shop in Benny. There is no connection. She just harassed those people. Yeah. Oh, listen, anybody named Collins.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, Feed My Sheep people are very good people. They absolutely are. And that was some of the shit that Tina tried to fucking push, is they were part of that trafficking ring. And they were using that soup kitchen as a front. When I can tell you, I know them. He is a minister. He is a deputy. They run that soup kitchen. They are a nonprofit. They don't make a lot of money at all, period. So they're not like using that as a laundering thing as they were accused of. Um, like I said, they're really good people in the community and have been for a very long time. And that's the kind of people that Tina and them attacked. That's why people stood up and said, no, 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 not here. And that's why they were booted out of the groups. And all of a sudden, all the people that were admins or mods for those groups, they were like accused, put on the list, part of the murder for hire. Because we were.
Yeah.
You know, you were there, Jimbo.
Yep. Markel said, then how are they saying that she was leaving with Hunter? They're lying, for one. But yeah, because there's no physical way you can see any vehicle on that main road from their house. No way at all. Just impossible. In the brightest and most visible conditions, there's no way. So yeah, it's just yeah. But yeah, when they say he was last seen with Hunter, they're also claiming that these sightings that were, somebody called them and said, "Hey, we saw them at Walmart today,"
or Bojangles or whatever. Yeah.
Hunter said, "I don't even like Joe Bangles." I said, "You can't even say Joe Bangles."
But that's the thing, though. The mother was found to be lying about her saying that she saw them, and the kids that saw them from the house. I mean, none of it matches.
Yeah.
And the cops know that.
Right, innocent. Walmart absolutely has cameras. They absolutely do.
And when there's something of this nature that is being investigated, I'm sure they're going to be cooperative and help in any way that they can.
They would. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are like, it's not like it's, breaking anybody's rights by videotaping them. It's security film. What it's for.
What the fuck is wrong? Yeah, that's what happened. Tina had already got a lot of people pissed at her. Ernie showed up. He was going to save the day with them, and they were going to bust every one of these people, right? And then the list grew and grew and grew, and more people were attacked and doxxed and threatened. And I mean, it got to the point where people stood up and started whipping their ass at their own little game and ran to YouTube. I've been trying to play it over here ever since on channel number 9. That's the kind of fucking shit it's been.
Yeah, innocent till proven guilty. Bojangles, Taco Bell, and where else they say they were?
Walmart.
Yeah. Seemed like there was 3 restaurants too. But anyway, all of them have security cameras. All these restaurants nowadays have security cameras with all the robberies and things like that. And they all have security cameras. So it's just, if Hunter knew where that girl was, if they'd been out together, any of that, it would be known. It would be well known. He just don't. I mean, I wish he did, because I'm pretty sure. No, I am positive he would come clean to me. But
yeah, everything I've seen, I know he wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, he would tell you.
Yeah,
he would definitely tell you. Like, he's a lot like my little brother. My little brother's a lot like Hunter. So, I mean, at least that's the way I've pictured him. You know what I mean? Like, his personality, how he does things, even down to sports and stuff. You know what I mean? But they're shy or shy-ish. Unless you get to know them, and they're only semi-loud once you get to know them. You know what I mean? And they can't lie for shit. When they're telling a lie.
Yep.
So, yep.
Markella, we have cameras here on the doors, the entrance exits. There's one in the house that points down the middle of the it's a split room, like it's one room's the kitchen, dining room, and the other one's the living room, where we watch TV and stuff. So That's the other camera. It shows into both of those rooms.
Yeah,
And,
sits on a big mantelpiece there.
Yeah, but you're right. A lot of homes have security cameras now.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
People do protect themselves, and they do put cameras on the main access points to their homes.
I would say 50% or better of homeowners or home renters have some kind of camera.
Even people on Social Security and retired have cameras.
Oh, you can get some of them doorbell cameras for like $20 and $30, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I know my dad's got his cameras everywhere. He can monitor at my sister's home and his home, along with the church.
Yeah.
Like, he 75, but he's tech savvy. He don't play around. And yeah, he's got things monitored. Does he have them in the bathrooms? No, nobody does. Only freaks do that.
Yeah.
So all those lies can go fuck off.
Yeah.
But
That's just we have 8 cameras.
But I was going to say most homes have at least a camera on each main access point. Don't matter if there's 1, don't matter if there's 5. Most people do. It's just the way it is. You have to protect yourself. If somebody's coming down your hallway in the middle of the night, you need to know. You know, that kind of thing. Who's up? Who's making that noise? You can look at the camera and see it's one of the kids using the bathroom or whatever. You know, they're getting up, going across the hallway to the potty.
Yep.
What happens? That's what it's there for.
Yeah, I say most people have 4 to 8 ashes because the sets you can buy, you know, security sets like the Night Owl and all that, are 4 or 8 you can add on.
Well, I mean, my sister, they put theirs up whenever her grandparents-in-law, I guess is what you would call them, whenever they retired and they started taking care of them because they couldn't do it. They did that so they would know where they were at all times. You know what I mean? Like, you would know if something happened to them, you can get to them a lot quicker. You know what I mean? So, and that's why they did that. You know, there's reasons why people have to do that kind of thing. But for people to twist it and say, oh, they got him on their window in their bedroom and stuff like that, no. They might have one on the corner of the house that's showing all of the windows to all of the bedrooms. So if somebody's trying to break in, you know. It's called home security.
Yeah.
Just like having dogs. The cameras just show you what you need to see instead of the dogs barking at it and you go look. Which, with the dogs that you have at your house, I don't care where I was at or what I was doing. If I had them sleeping next to me, I'd sleep like a baby. Especially with Spanky and Bodie. Bodie's an outright beast. He doesn't trot around and like rah, rah, rah all the time. He owns it.
Yeah, you don't have to beat on his chest, you know. You just
none of that.
Walk, talks the talk.
Like, he's a big cuddle bear until it's time.
Car Repo Man has 5 cameras. Only 4 work. The other one's just blinking for visual effect. Yeah, well, magnificent pets since I've been doing that delivery stuff, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh, I bet a lot of what you're doing is taking them their stuff.
Yeah. Like one guy has a Newfoundland, and it's 4 years old. I was like, "Is that a Newfoundland?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "If you don't mind, what does it weigh?" And he goes, "Oh, he's about 120, 130 pounds." I said, "Yeah, he's pretty big." I said, "I got a 1-year-old female that weighs about 140, 150 pounds." He said, "There ain't no way." Yep. If you want to see, I'll send you some pictures later. I did. Those are big old dogs. I can't bring Cupcake in here and in my office. She'd be like a bull in a china shop. She's still
I
in the house.
do. I don't know, but I do want to. While I'm thinking about it, I want to announce that not only have we had a person contact us and pledge $1,000 to information on Ernie's arrest, we've had a person pledge $100, and another person a few hours ago pledged 500 more.
Yep.
So that's 1,600 in the kitty for whoever can get Ernie off of the streets. Whoever calls the cops and says, "Hey, I know where this fugitive is at," and he goes to jail. Whoever does that will get it. And I'm sure and I hope that we have more people pledge. Throw in the kitty. Make it sweeter. Maybe we can get this asshole off the street quicker. Somebody knows something somewhere. And at some points, it's going to be worth it to them to make that call. Even one of his own people. They know it and we know it. So let's see what we can do about getting Ernie off the street, guys.
He's had people sell him out for less.
Yep. So, like I said, if you're feeling froggy and you want to put in on it, let me and Jimbo know. We won't have anything to do with the money itself. Whenever it happens, when we confirm so and so or such and such is the one that made that call and got that to happen, then we contact all of these pledges and say, "Hey, it was so and so."
Yeah.
Send them to this Cash App, PayPal, et cetera, whatever it is.
Yep.
That's how it'll work.
And I can pretty much guarantee you that we'll throw a party for whoever wins.
Yep.
And put your Cash App up that night and donate hefty. I am 100% sure that would be the most valuable night of your life.
Yeah. Can you imagine that party? Good Lord. Yeah. That would be one hellacious party right there, bro. I can just imagine people being like, "Man, I'm so happy. I'm going to give $20 or I'm going to give $30." And you get about I don't know, 40 or 50 of those do that. It'll add up to you. Like I said, if you know where Ernie's at, let the cops know. Turn him in. Get him off the street. Because believe me, as sure as me and Jimbo are sitting here talking to you, Ernie will do it to you, given the opportunity or necessity. He will.
Yeah.
So do you want to make a little money? Or do you want to be tortured by a 5'6" fucking munchkin?
Yeah. And you talk about YouTube fame. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have more than Ernie ever had.
Right. Oh shit. That's the truth. The truth.
Yeah, it's a lot different now, Grubby, for sure, with the cameras and technology that we have today in this world. Who'd ever thought you'd be carrying around, calculator, information highway, problem solver, just compass, everything in the world, you can think of in the palm of your hand.
Like, it's weird, man, because used to cell phones were the size of briefcases. It looked like the nuclear football or whatever they carry with the president.
I remember TVs with the dial that only had 13 dials on it.
Oh, even the newer TVs. You remember those big projection screen TVs that weigh like 5,000 pounds?
I had one until about 2 years ago. Well,
shit.
3 years ago, man. I still had I want to say it was 46 inches, but I'll bet you that damn thing weighed at least 250 pounds.
Dude, I mean, I had just a regular tube TV that was a 50-inch screen.
Yeah.
That dude, oh my gosh, talking about top heavy. If you barely touched the top, it wanted to wobble off the stand. Oh Lord, it was a nuts. But yeah, the technology's changed big time. Now you can look at something the size of your wallet and monitor cameras that people can't see.
Yeah.
And all that fits in something smaller than a briefcase. It's wild.
Cameras and ink pens,
Mm-hmm. Buttons on shirts.
Smaller, yeah, even smaller.
Charms, all kinds of things, man.
Recorders, like, wow, man.
Me too, behind green eyes. And we were the antenna at times. We had to stand next to the TV when the reception was good right before you put your hand on it. Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yep.
Yep, I'm an old fogey.
Twist the antenna a different way,
Yep, it was like you were the energy rod or whatever.
Yeah. All right. So, Ernie, I think you've had about enough time outside the spotlight. We will turn our focus back to you, and I will keep you all posted. I'm sure it'll be all over everything, but I will keep you all posted on the status of Casey Brummett.
Right.
And any updates whatsoever, I will let you all know. But yeah, it's time to put the heat back on Ernie. I'm definitely not going to sit here and fight with her family, knowing that they're going through hell too. So.
Right. No, I get it, and Ernie deserves it.
Yeah.
He's trying to insert himself into that shit, so we're gonna have to put his mouth back on the curb and give him a few taps. Tell him to bite down. Not the way that Phil has him bite down, though.
Oh, man. Thank you for all the new subscribers, whether you be hate watchers or whatever. We appreciate you. Certainly do. Let me see what we up to here. Refresh. 9,051.
Nice.
Big Easy's going to have to buy some more.
Yeah, everybody just remember, believe only what you can see and verify. There's going to be a lot of people pushing misinformation out there.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure what you repeat is correct.
Yeah.
Make sure it's on the line. Because his whole thing is to throw so much shit that people get tired of sorting through it. I'm saying stand your ground. Don't bite on shit because he wants to tire you out. That's his motive. That's why there's so much shit out there right now. That's why he put so many fucking crazy stories on his little live streams. Because it helps push misinformation. He needs that to survive. Don't let him survive. Squeeze him out. Always verify it. That's what I'm saying. Yep. Sometimes you got to even question what you see. Verify it.
Listen, what Kemper is trying to say is check it twice.
Yep.
It was.
Exactly. Yep. We are Wildflower. We are. I used to do it for radio stations I used to love to listen to. I had a little contraption for my boombox radio because I had a basement bedroom, so I had to get reception somehow.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
These nuts.
Are you bisexual?
Let's see.
Speakeasy 52 watching.
Yeah, somebody asked if he still has a channel. I think it's like him. Yeah, he's still got a channel.
He's rocking it with that 50. That's better than what he normally has with 26 and 27.
Yeah, he must be having something big on tonight.
Mm. He must be covering Ernie.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Maybe.
Huh?
Standing over top of it, maybe.
Yeah, you know how he gets. Ernie don't like it when you tug back easy. Just letting you know.
Hey, speaking
He
of
went to
Karen,
sea.
is Ernie let her back off the leash yet? Is she back out on YouTube again?
I don't know. I haven't seen or heard.
Poll, yeah, let's close the poll out here. Let's see. We got
What was the poll question?
how many days until Ern goes live? Tomorrow, 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days?
He'll go live tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what 81% say. Next closest is 10% with 2 days. So, Ernie, you have nobody fooled over here. Should ask, is he going to be dying or miraculously recovered again?
Well, I was gonna say, like I said, it was like a week ago when he said he was leaving because he's sick and he has to take care of some stuff. Well, all it was him traveling and him knowing he's not going to be able to do his live streams without being caught, being heard, something being seen. So he's just taking the time off doing his traveling. That's what I think he's doing now. And yeah, you're right. It don't take long to get where he's going with most of these trips. So yeah, tomorrow's the day. I'll be amazed if he doesn't go live.
Yeah, me
He's had
too.
enough time to get from point A to point B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Well,
itch is
usually
gonna
drive 9
overcome.
hours through the night.
Do what?
Said usually he drives 9 hours through the night.
Yeah, whatever. He may he might be taking a load in the mouth a couple of times for that long. But that's it. He ain't driving. He's riding, paying the price. He learned from Mama.
She took her channel from Ernie and gave it to Mark. Oh.
Oh well.
Air Force, he's always announcing the new news interviews. That would be no poll. This dude, I'm telling you. And it's funny how he's always changing his phone number to some new, prepaid plan that, doesn't have his name attached to it. But yet these news stations are reaching out to him, calling him every day. It's weird. Never seen somebody with such a lack of resources be able to, be reached out to and never get anywhere in life. Mark's show, he gave Herbie and Mark channel. I don't know. It's a lot to keep up with. Millions will be watching Pink Bolo. Millions and millions.
That's a good question, Teresa. Good question. Or Ricky.
Yeah, it's one. It could be either of those three. Because Frank Brummett is a truck driver too. His truck was broken down. He said he hasn't worked in, what did he say yesterday, 9 days. So today would be 10 if he didn't work today. Of course, Ernie raising money for him.
Yeah.
Ernie's going to get it and bring it to him, he said. You hear him offer to do that for him?
No, I didn't, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. So then that black toe hop that he's got. While the traveling, like where is he going back and forth and on whose dime? He's going where he has a new welcome, a new place to hide from his charges in Kentucky. And most of these people, I was talking to somebody tonight, and I told them that he was the manipulator of the mentally ill. And that's whose dime it's on. Just my thoughts.
Yeah.
But he likes to manipulate. He does that to people. There are people like Tina, like Debo, like all these dingleberries that continue to help him. I guarantee you Tina's helped him or will help him in the future. It's just inevitable because they're that stupid. It's what they do. So honestly, Kennedy, that's the bozos helping. That's why I say the manipulator of the mentally ill. Because if you look at the ones helping him, most of them are mentally ill.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
you have to be.
I'm not saying if Ernie may have manipulated you in the past. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the ones right now helping him are those people.
Yeah.
And if you take offense to me saying that, fuck off. That's what I got to say. McKenna's a mod. Okay. That's
McKenna's
funny.
mod there.
Yeah, over at Ernie's and Charlie's channel. Yeah.
Oh,
Not surprised.
dang that special. Congratulations, McKenna. You've stepped up in the world.
But yeah, it's sad that people still help someone that's that evil.
Yeah. Good night, Taylor.
They have to. They have to be evil. Or just like him, which is evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way somebody can, in any way, shape, or form, help him. Nobody in their right mind could help him unless they were evil.
Yep.
They can say what they want. I'm not saying you're a human trafficker and you sell adrenochrome. I'm saying you're a truly evil person to help out a known criminal that is actively committing crimes. To help hide him from justice, yeah, you're a level of evil. Still no wrench from Mammoth or Tiger Lori. Oh well. I think Renee and Charlie's already spoke on that. It's a done deal. It's a sealed thing.
They're out.
Well, they're the ones that booted them.
There you go. There you go. Tiger Lori has a wrench now.
Oh, does she? It's still funny when you got
Oh,
somebody like Charlie K and Renee running things for you.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got some issues going. And
Oh,
don't
Charlie
hate me, Charlie.
Hayes
You know you suck, bro. You know you're not on any level with anybody else except for your white trash level on your own.
he takes that shit so serious. I'm Outlaw Tiger. Do you know how stupid you fucking sound to introduce yourself as Outlaw Tiger or Lightning Tiger?
You should say King
Yeah.
Dick is what it should say. King Dick Sucker. Because that's what he is. He's hugging on Ernie's nuts really hard.
Yeah. Very possible, Royal Girl. Very possible.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. I said that hidden lifestyle that he denies all the time, that's a very big possibility of who's helping him, who's giving him places. Who's giving him rides might not be the people he's staying with. He's getting a ride from here to there, and this one pick him up in a few days, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's how Ernie works.
So Charlie's channel, but Ernie runs it with Charlie runs it with Ernie's Cash App on the screen. Oh, that's cool. Charlie, you might be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen around Ernie.
Yeah, besides Mark. Y'all are idiots. Y'all are worse than Tina. Like, Tina at least has a little bit of her own thinking, but she'll still declare her love for Ernie. Y'all you ain't got no fucking self pride or nothing, man. Yeah, we like these little nuts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what y'all fucking do all the time, man. Like, whatever. I was born a tiger. I'll die a tiger.
Yeah. Actually, Charlie, you were born a human.
And you were born inbred, that's for sure.
Yeah. Something's going on.
He's sad. Did he cry or did he shit himself, Royal Girl? I heard he shit himself today.
Charlie did?
I'm pretty sure that's what I seen. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I might be incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read. I want to say it was in Discord, maybe.
He literally shit himself. Oh wow.
Doesn't somebody confirm it?
Honey Bunny said that.
Yeah.
You know what though? I mean, can you imagine all the bodily fluids that came running out of him when he was around Brett Michaels? If he shit himself today?
Oh my good lord. Yeah, if Ernie has this shit effect, imagine what Brett Michaels was to Charlie.
Yeah.
Good lord.
That's nasty. $51.50 broad net catch for a whole tiger cult. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like a whole complex. Just padded rooms.
Chat's on fire, man. Chat's on fire tonight. Ain't no lightning tiger. No, he's a thunder tiger, ain't he? He brings the thunder, the storm. Landslide. Farts probably smell like his breath. Can you imagine growing up like with Fluffy picking on you?
Could you imagine
you a fart breath?
the breath coming from that nasty busted ass mouth of his?
Oh, listen, bro, you can smell Ernie's breath from across the room.
Well, I mean, I told you when I met Tina, I smelled her before she got there.
Yeah.
So I understand the stink, but I'm talking about Charlie K's breath with his busted ass mouth.
Oh
Could
my
you
God.
imagine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've seen those pictures on Charlie, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think Ernie's gonna like that busted ass face. You're only gonna be able to swing on them nuts for so long. I think you can get cut loose, son.
Yep, Markello. Ernie's teeth have been yellow. I used to point that out in those videos when he was in that car. You know, like in the video where he says, "Anybody knows me? You know, I'm law enforcement and military." You can see just how yellow his teeth are in that in that setting, in that vehicle that day.
Mm-hmm.
But there's several little videos that came out of that one, and man, you can just see how nasty his mouth is, Ernie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he sits there and he talks about all these other people. But yet, look at who he picks to run his channel. Oh, busted ass Charlie. Like, dude's skin looks like he's got leprosy. Not making fun of leprosy. I'm just saying, it's what he looks like. Tina, girl, stinks. Like, her stinks have stinks. It's not a good situation. Like, I was at the front bar of the hemp cafe, and she was coming from the little area where they were making candles, which was a good, I don't know, 12 or 14 feet away. And when she come around and started walking and that smell lofted, I was like, Lord God, she's a hippie. I knew straight up, like, she just didn't bathe. And then I asked, and they were like, yeah, she doesn't believe in it. She says your body naturally cleanses itself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, wow, okay. And her attitude, I wasn't going to have nothing to do with her anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to have one of them self-cleansing bodies. Where you get one of them at?
I don't know, but she definitely had a Sasquatch in a headlock. That's for sure.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So, but I do have an open invitation. Don't I, Tina? Oh, yeah. Good times.
Charlie does have summer teeth. Some are here, some are gone. The thing about it's really comedic if it wasn't so sad. If you were watching say this was a sitcom on TV, you wouldn't think it's funny all these low IQ, low intelligence people think they are some kind of big bad militia with far-reaching arms, and and like they're performing for an audience that isn't there all the time. I mean, that'd be a funny sitcom. Sit and make fun of those people all the time. And y'all get to do it on YouTube. See what an idiot Ernie and him are for nothing. Unless you like his content, you can send him $1, $1 or $2. That's all I ask. If you like the content, you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. What's Luna cracking jokes?
When isn't Luna cracking jokes, though?
Yeah. Green shag carpet teeth. Ooh. Ernie is at a movie, Royal Girl. Oh, cow. That's right. Listen, I just, you couldn't write it up any funnier than, such a small little dude. Make it, thinking that he's, well, what his daddy said. Something that he ain't, something that he can't be. Long as you ain't being dirty over there, Luna. Yeah, the jail should probably clean him up when they get him in there. Ernie might take a bath if he's got a bunch of men giving it to him. One second. Oh, so I was hoping that might be what it was. A little video for you.
Great video.
It's not about me. It's about my followers. You think about that now, right? You think about that. It's not about me, guys. Not about me. It's about you. They don't want you to believe. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to bring Summer Wells home. Like I said in the beginning, I don't give up.
If I ain't saying Ernie's involved, I say Ernie was wanting to make a big name for himself. Ernie's always wanting to be something that he can't be. He's always wanting to be a law or wanting attention. He's even hollered he was a bounty hunter and everything else before, Shibley was type anything you ask him to do, he'd do it. He'd help you, yeah. Ernie thinks he's smart. Yeah, Ernie thinks he's a genius. Yeah. Ernie. And if you look back in his background, you'll find out what he done when he looked all them wrestlers too. Yeah. Like he's a big promoter. He acts like he's a promoter over wrestling. He had these wrestlers that you see on TV, a whole lot of them coming in here, and like he's promoting them. He's going to pay them to come in to that wrestling outfit they had over there. And they didn't have money to pay them with. He's always been, he's always wanting to be something that he can't be.
Always. Always.
Yep. Always want to be something you can't be.
Daddy knew. Daddy knew. That's why he disowned him. Ain't that right, Ernie? And now you're going to insert yourself into another situation you ain't got no business in. Trying to be something you just can't be. Sad. But again, when you make it to your rightful home in prison, All those JPays that'll be going through to all of your cellmates, all your pod mates. Yeah. They're going to know about you inserting yourself into 2, 3 missing kids cases. 1 runaway. But you're trying to turn it into something it's not. So, yeah. You're going to have a bad life coming very soon. So keep making your little trips. Keep conning your little people. Eventually, somebody's going to be like, man, there's $1,600. There's $2,000. There's $3,000 if I just make a call about where Ernie's at and he goes to jail. There will be that person, Ernie. Believe that. You're fucked. So go ahead and wear it out. Put the miles on. Better get a couple more highway runs in for your fans. Because you're going to prison for a long ass time. I can promise you that. For the van, for the bell jumping, for quite a few other things.
Okay, Beyond Tubin. Let me go grab her quick.
You know it. Donna, that's one of his, you can't lace up my boots, blah, blah, blah. Ernie don't even wear men's boots. So you're right, I'll never wear your boots, Ernie. You wear your sister's boots. Like a little bitch. Try to act like a big man, like your dog.
I came in there. Okay, you just said you went in it. You left. Which one was it? Was you in it?
Found it. Can't sit down. Can't sit down. Yes. Yeah. We should come up with a contest of Ernieisms. Let people vote on which one's the dumbest, which one's the best, which one's the, I don't know. Come up with some different categories. Just let me find this. Here we go.
Okay, you just said you went in it. Now you said you left. Which one was it? Was you in it? Was you in it?
Let me finish.
Was you in it or was you not?
Let me finish. Quit interrupting me. Quit trying to change your narrative. Your teeth are yellow. Quit smiling. Listen.
And I think a lot.
Oh, God. No, they're not. Look here.
Yeah, they are.
I came in there.
Okay, you just said you went in it. Now you said you left. Which one was it? Was you in it? Was you in it?
Let me finish.
Was you in it or was you not?
Let me finish. Quit interrupting me. Quit trying to change your narrative. Your teeth are yellow. Quit smiling. Oh, sometimes he does look like he's got something growing on his teeth, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, literally, besides you and Thelma, I've heard many people talk about his hygiene and how it is low maintenance for him.
Yeah.
Like maybe once a month, kind of. Well, and that's his brushing of his teeth. Maybe a couple of showers a month. He'll splurge. He'll wear the same clothes 3 and 4 days in a row, if not longer. Sometimes he might switch his shirt to one that he had on a week before for a week, but this is how he rotates shit. Like he's a nasty motherfucker. So just like ladies, you want to fuck with Ernie, go ahead, but that's the kind of nastiness you're gonna deal with. Think about it. And Ernie, I'm not cock blocking you because I'm not talking to Phil or Eric or Raven or any of them people. Okay? No worries.
Yeah. In that video, he says his teeth are white. No, they ain't, Ernie. No, they ain't.
Ernie, That's why you sit in the dark half the time, you scared bitch. People will see that you're deteriorating. You truly do have meth mouth.
Yeah.
Meth / no brush mouth. It's pretty funny.
Huh?
I was just saying it's pretty funny how he talks shit about other people, but most of the time when he's saying something about somebody, he's speaking the truth about himself.
Oh yeah, almost all the time when he does that.
So, yeah. Just
See.
don't forget, guys. That kitty, it's growing. So,
Damn right it is. Let's see. No, not in that video. Don't. Okay.
Cowgirl, Phil does not. Raven, not really. Not too much. Like just traffic things and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Petty little stuff. Bill actually seemed more of an upstanding citizen than Ernie, from what I saw.
Well, from what I can see, yeah, he keeps jobs. He has an income. He keeps a home. Usually has a car. He doesn't mooch off of people. It doesn't look like. Looks like he holds his own. From what I can tell, he's got real estate licenses. He's got barber licenses. So he works. Obviously, he's doing something.
Yeah.
You don't really see him on social media either.
He must be the
Which is a
manager.
big difference between him and Ernie.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I did see them tweaked out at Phil's apartment. And that was before that cop showed up and told Ernie, this is the third time we've come out here and checked and ain't nobody after you. And the next time we're going to have to take you into the hospital. That night before, they were tweaking. Later on that day is when Ernie's running down the highway, talking about Phil and Shelby and Jackie and everybody else.
He looks clean. You're talking about Eric, not Phil. Okay.
Now, there's pictures of Eric that he doesn't have long hair. He's got a nice, clean haircut, all that going. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen good and bad on both of them, but yeah, I think they all have that habit that they like to use substances and party that way. And hey, more power to you. But when it's affecting other people, shouldn't be doing it. And Ernie's is affecting people.
Yeah, I think so too. Beyond stupid, frightening for me to look at too.
Yeah, he's got those. Ernie always talks about me having a crater face when I don't, but Phil certainly does.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
that's what he's projecting when he's saying that. That's his hate for Phil. Same one that smacked him, told him to get off the phone, bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When those cops showed up, he's like, "Did you call again?"
Yeah.
Was what he said to him. And Ernie was like, "Yeah," and then started talking to the cop. But could you imagine having to deal with somebody like Ern? Especially when they're tweaked? No, thank you. Not how I want to spend my fucking day. Skern is Phil's biatch. 100%. He got arrested on the highway.
Are you on the street?
Yeah.
Can I?
You want me to take my phone with you?
Yeah.
Man.
Fluffy saying now? Oh, good Lord. Yep. The Swamp Olympics, Sasquatch Crawl, Crotch Rocket Roaches, Hair Braided Coochie, wow, longest pit hair, missing teeth tutor. Oh, shit. Leave it to Fluffy. Erica Suter, to hear Ernestine say that Kemper looks like Sloth from the Goonies, people have kicked his arse so much. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Just another lie from Ernie. Nobody ran me out of Michigan or Tennessee. I've never been ran out of anywhere, Ernie. Obviously, you have because you're trying to accuse me of being ran out of somewhere. So, where was it you were ran out of? Was it Pamela Stidham's home by her parents at gunpoint because you were touching their granddaughter? Is that the one? I'm not sure, but that's one I know of. Was it your, um, I guess, brother-in-law, Melinda's brother or whatever that was the cop? Did he run you out of somewhere, Ernie? Because you claim to have whooped his ass, and he's law enforcement. Make up a lot of lies, but those are fucking truths right there. And you know there's witnesses to it, too. So go ahead and say, prove it. Go ahead. That's why you try to shut it down, because you know it's true. You also threatened Pamela Stidham. You also threatened Lucinda. Sure did. One of them left a little posted. If anything happens to me, look at Michelle. Threatened his grandchild. Straight him up, ceiling fan with a door curtain or something like that. And that is part of how he gets away with the shit and people help him. So remember, guys, before it happens to you or your family, there's 1,600 waiting.
Yeah.
Jimbo done said, we'll put your cash app. Jimbo done said, we'll put your cash app up once he's arrested. So 1,600 plus probably another couple grand just from that. Yeah. Just think about it. Think about it.
Good payday.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to be Pamela? Do you want to be Lucinda? You want to be Misty? No, you don't. Trust me. That money can go to help your family instead of letting Ernie hurt you and your family.
Smiley, that makes a little bit of sense. I think Ernie has a love-hate relationship with himself. I think Ernie is the only person that Ernie is capable of loving. I don't think he can love anybody. I think he's, he is the only thing that matters in his life. Some people are like that. Self-hatred is his whole existence.
Let me tell you one thing you never do. You never run from adversity. You never run from someone who's standing in your fucking face, sitting here, hey, bud. And it's not even hostile at all. You never run. Leaders do not run.
But yeah, I can see the love-hate thing, though, man, because he doesn't take care of himself and treats himself like shit in so many ways, but more in the way a drug addict would treat themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and a lot of drug addicts do have that love-hate. But he's on a level of narcissism that he's just a dangerous motherfucker.
Grabby recently came to believe that Ernie is actually an actual sociopath. No. I'd say they could do studies on Ernie's brain and the different kinds of evil and crazy he is for decades, centuries, and still never figure anything out.
Right. Big mystery. A
Yeah.
super soldier like in blood. Like he still claims his dad was part of the government, that he was an experiment. He was basically saying that the other night. His dad is evil and he blames the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When told about tying a girlfriend of his to a bed, it gave me cold chills down my spine. Yeah. He said a lot of things, man. Now I think he makes a lot of stuff up to make him seem like some kind of, gangster, hardcore badass. In the sense that his family would think he's a badass. But I do think a lot of the stuff he says has a lot of truth to it, as far as when he talks about the things he's done or seen. I think he's been there for a lot of bad things going on. Like I said, I don't think he's been trained in any of this human trafficking stuff. I think he's lived it from the bad side of it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I forget who I just seen said it. But said he's the evil in that. There it is. Beyond stupid. He's the evil in that family. Now, listen to what I say. So don't twist it, folks. I know Shelby is guilty of murder. I know that he is admitted to SA. He has taken people hostage. With that being said and acknowledged, I don't think he's as dangerous as Ernie. Ernie's one of those sneaky, conniving, evil, get you from the blind side kind of people.
Yep.
That's what kind of person he is. Shelby's not so much. That's Ernie style.
Smiley
I think a
Molly
lot
gets
of what
there.
the family said, that Shelby would help. He would take his shirt off his back for you to help, whatever. Yeah, I believe that. Do I believe Ernie would do that? Absolutely not. Nope. Am I measuring the evil with that? No. I'm just using that as an example of what was said by family members. Ernie is more evil than his brother that's in prison for murder. Think about it. I'm not making it up. The facts are there. Everything's in front of you. It's what we started this channel for, is to show you people this is what Ernie is about. Now, if you believe it or not, that's up to you guys. But the facts are still there. You can't be denied. Well, you can. You'll just look more ignorant, more inbred than what you already do. So, y'all can make the choice. Pain and misery, gain nothing out of it, or get an evil person off the streets and make a little money. If you know something, say something.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Because Ernie is that kind of evil. You know? Him and Shelby together would not be a good combination. But I think that's how that crime went down. One person ain't tying up a man that size by themselves. Just saying.
I believe you could be onto something right there, Cowgirl at heart.
That's part of why I think Daddy said, fuck you, Ernie. I really do. A lot of people have said that over the years. And I mean, it wasn't just Shelby that was rumored. It was his sister Melissa too.
Yeah.
Notice I'm saying rumored, but most rumors with Ernie, yeah, they're true. It's about dragging the truth out of the manipulation that he's put on it.
Yep. Could be why Shelby's so rebellious. The home was a complete crap show, you know. In the best of cases, in the best of scenarios for them, it was just, you know, insanity. I would imagine.
I mean, your mom is having to be picked up a couple hundred miles away. You know what I mean? From the truck stop, from hitchhiking. Yeah. I mean, that. It didn't just start happening. She probably done that for a while.
Right.
So imagine just that. Not counting being a werewolf, a vampire, God knows what else came out of her mouth. And then you got Ernie's bullshit. Imagine what the younger ones dealt with. Maybe, just maybe, Ernie groomed him into being what he is. It's not out of the question.
It's 1 a.m. here, 2 a.m. here, Wildfire. No, your big ass makes you look fat. Skunk, you are so eloquent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some sleep, buddy. I'm gonna go out here and take my post as the guardian of the stand, Collins home property. Me and might even take Bodie out there with me tonight.
Bodie's the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and the other boy barking at each other all night.
Right. Well, I get it, man. I got to work tomorrow too. Got things to do in the AM myself.
Yeah, tomorrow's actually a long day for you, ain't it?
No, it's what I call my half day. I only work like 6 or 7 hours.
Oh hell! Yep. I thought we'd take Wednesday off because you there.
No, because I work late. That's why.
Oh, you go in late.
Yeah, it's not a long day. It's just a late day, right?
That's even better for you because you get to sleep later usually, right?
About normal. I don't. My clock, it gives me a certain amount of sleep and it wakes me up.
Yeah, you just tell me that. Man, I wish I was like that.
I hate it sometimes, man. I hate it. I know that I'm only gonna get 4 hours, 5 hours most of the time. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that sock story tomorrow. May even make us up a big, colorful thumbnail just for that. For Ernie, Shelby, and their sock friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Remember the story?
Yeah.
Amber told?
Yep.
No, or was Melissa told that story?
No, I thought it might have been Melissa, but I thought it was Amber, but
yeah.
Either way.
It was a sister.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Look forward to that one tomorrow, y'all. Hey, tomorrow, if you can trigger a tiger, do so.
Yep.
We actually usually take off on Wednesday, but
who knows?
You know, anything changes, you might see us tomorrow night. Especially if there's any newsworthy. And my phone is out. If you've not noticed, in the last 10 or 15 minutes, I ain't got any messages. James came here and got it. Took it to work with him, so I won't be able to answer any messages after I get off my computer tonight. Until tomorrow after I get off work. But until next time, Mr. Kemper, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
And let everybody hear you were just as nasty talking as Mama T, and I've amped up mine. I've been talking nasty lately, but just like you want to call me a pussy, listen, honey, I get up here and I talk. You want to call me a pussy? You are a fucking pussy ass bitch. No wonder you all are called tigers, because every one of you ain't nothing but fucking pussies. All right? Get it, got it good.
So you can go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.